last game was wild. Just wait till you see this one. The rivalry, the chapter continues as Catharc and Mr. Ping duke it out one more time in Colorado Springs. And Catharc changing things up. We have a Joker. Yeah. I'm gonna be real, I've never really seen Catharc play another character, so I'm not really too sure what to expect. But right now, I'm not really too sure if this is working out for him. Mr. Ping, though, gotta keep in mind the Young Link into Robin matchup has been absolutely brutal for Catharc, right? Because Mr. Ping is able to just out-projectile him the whole entire time. So maybe the Catharc character swap could work out here, but Arsef gotta be going now. Hi, Arsef. Oh, and Mr. Ping, I guess you could do that, buddy. All right, so Catharc right now playing the Joker. Once again, jumping on the Joker, I guess, hype train? Or is it just like the character train or something? No, that's a train that's still moving. But Mr. Ping right now is just looking to see if he's just going to be able to run him down before he gets run down himself. And, you know, Joker hits hard, like you just saw earlier on your screen. When he has Arsef, he's going to be doing the big boy damage, you know? And Mr. Ping, still growing up, you know, with the Young Link, still a kid, right? So he definitely doesn't take hits very well, and when Arsef is out, you always have to be careful. So I guess that's the thought process behind his Joker pick. And it's also Mr. Ping not really used to playing Catharc on this character, but ultimately just comes down to end on like how it all, like, who's going to be able to execute the character better. But right now, I feel like the edge goes over to Mr. Ping, but we'll definitely have to wait and see. Catharc, though, going to be sent off to the stars, the moon, the thing in the sky. Is there a moon in Animal Crossing? Like, can you go to space? Is that possible? What am I doing? What are these questions? Either way, I'm pretty sure it's possible, but Mr. Ping right now is going to be sent off to another neighborhood as he's going to be taken out by Arsef there. And Mr. Ping just waiting out the Persona there. I think that's the right move. Persona very, very dangerous, as Catharc has shown us earlier time and time again, but 102 right now. Catharc is about to lose Arsef. Mr. Ping trying to see if he's going to be able to get the stock as well he can. Swings the sword around, gets for the boomerang. Good projectile game, and Mr. Ping, you always got to keep in mind, he's a very patient player. His opportunity will come. Gets the down throw, goes for the boomerang. Down B coming out from Catharc, but won't be able to connect with anything. I really like this music. I'm just gonna be real. I love how Animal Crossing has like viable stages. I really wish F-Zero was picked more though. They have some lit music. Mr. Ping though, just gonna be charging up his, oh, there's the fourth tilt. Catharc gonna be taking off for the first one there. And honestly, I just really felt like that match there was just Mr. Ping really understanding his character a lot more. And Catharc, we're not really used to him picking up anything else. And a lot of his playstyle, I think, for Catharc is very projectile based, right? And he's just really good at just zoning things out and whatnot. So I'm very interested to see on if Catharc is just going to be going back to the Robin after the Joker experiment. But I don't think we are going to be seeing any more Joker. I'm sorry, Joker fans, but I think that's just the truth. Yeah, he's just going to go back to Robin. And here we go. There's the classic. Here's the El Clasico, I'll tell you here right now. We've seen... Hey, honestly, we've seen Catharc on Robin. We've seen Mr. Ping on Young Link. And last week, these two were brought to their absolute limits with these two characters. But right now, it just seems like Mr. Ping has just stepped up and has been playing at an entirely different level. Like, he's just not phased about this Robin anymore. He understands it very well. And I guess that experience just comes from constantly having to deal with Catharc now. And, you know, Mr. Ping understands it. He beats out his projectiles. He knows how to get up close and personal. And right now, Mr. Ping hasn't even... Okay, he just took it. I'm sorry, I jinxed it. Caster's Curse. Oh, man. Bummer. Morpheus. Anywho, right now we're looking at Catharc at about 113, and look at those fire arrows, man. Like, Mr. Ping has just been constantly spamming those out and just been using a huge part. And a great forward air coming out from Mr. Ping to get another stock for himself. Right now, it really just seems like Mr. Ping in this rivalry has finally just understood his opponent and has just been on an absolute tear so far in Colorado Springs. Like, there hasn't really been a lot to match Mr. Ping so far. And it's been an absolute joy to see how much stronger Mr. Ping is becoming, you know? From his Wario to his Lucas, and now his Young Link. It's been so much fun to watch. Like, look at these string. Like, look at these combos. So smooth, so nice. However, forward air is gonna be able to cut it here for Catharc. Once again, as soon as Mr. Ping comes back up, pressure is on. Good healing though from Nosferatu. Back air. Parries the book. Goes for the boomerang, but the forward air coming out from Catharc able to damage Mr. Ping a little bit. And it's those windows of opportunities I feel like Mr. Ping is really just waiting for. When he knows a book is not available, yep, here we go. There's going to be a next chapter. As the stock, once again, going to take it down. Catharc going to be down to his last stock. A good, clean couple of kicks there from your boy Young Link. That's going to be down. That down throw. Yeah. Oh, boomerang into the forward air. Man, Mr. Ping is just, like, not stopping with this pressure, dude. It's actually insane. Like, ooh, Al Thunder able to connect, or Arc Flame gonna be able to connect. But it's like, Catharc hasn't really had the time to do his classic, you know, Arc Thunder to do that kill confirm. It's like the up smash and whatnot. Like, Catharc, though, is trying to poke out as much as he can, but so far, Mr. Ping has already gotten him to 133 on his last stock. So if you're Catharc, you have to play really safe. You can't afford to cake a Nair to the face because Nair from Young Link is actually really, really strong. But I think that was the dash attack, not the Nair just yet. Good ledge grab and shields the Nair. Oh, but there it is. That's the Arc Flame into the up smash, something we are very, very used to from seeing from Catharc. There, but not sweet spot. Good boomerang. Dude, Catharc is just being raised percent by percent by percent. I'm just gonna exhale, like, take a breathe in, and then like a breathe out, and he's probably gone or something. Catharc though definitely has to play a projectile game, just wanting to make sure he just doesn't get hit by Mr. Ping. But those fire arrows, man. All right, that's like 3 in a row. Shields the Arc Thunder, or Arc Flame. Actually could have went for a Gimp there, but Catharc not going to be able to do it. All right, there it is. All right, you grab him at 200. You send him flying. Into the stars you go. Mr. Ping on this Young Link so far. 2-0 right now. An absolute complete 180 from the first time, compared to the first time we saw these two compete, right? Catharc has always found a way to get the upper hand. But now in this rivalry, it just seems like Mr. Ping on this Young Link has just unlocked a whole new potential in his playstyle and just been able to easily adapt to a lot of things. Like that Joker from Catharc, you know, was just put down super fast. And now Catharc, you know, you're on your losers. You have to win 3 in a row, and you have to win 3 other games to match reach the bracket. But looks like Catharc is actually going to be going back to his Joker, trying to see if that is able to change things up because he knows that, you know, Mr. Ping knows the Robin. He knows the match very well. So this Joker right now is what it's going to take for him to be able to come out on top. But so far, Mr. Ping not really phased by this pick. Side B, though, going to be doing a lot of damage there. Always a very good move to have and start off with. Boop, boop. Right now, we see on our screen, good reflect or counter coming out from Catharc, Mr. Ping. Oh, I actually really like this music too. I think it's the Battlefield from Melee. Special music. that kind of stuff. Catharc though, 119, 126, off stage right now, throws the bomb. Mr. Ping doesn't land anything just yet. Gets the Theater back on stage, but they get grabbed, down throw. But our Seth is back and he's ready to play. He's trying to go for Mr. Ping though. May have other ideas. Down smash, or not gonna be enough just yet. Or actually, yeah, it's not gonna be enough. Unfortunately, Catharc going for their spike won't be able to connect anything as Mr. Ping able to get that up B for himself. Arsef about to run out. There he goes, fades into the darkness. And Mr. Ping gets an air for his troubles. That's gonna be 2 stocks left right now for Catharc. For his tournament life is over. Or at least for this tournament. You're mine, says Joker. Won't you be mine? My Valentine? I don't know what I'm saying. Just random one-liners from XT. You could probably just get a compilation of just like, what is this guy doing? Right, Carl? Yeah, you know it. Anyways, Catharc right now taking a lot of punishment. Hasn't really been able to get a good hit of Mr. Ping for like a good 45 seconds. All right, speak of the devil. All right, well, I mean, it's Caster's Curse. So now Catharc is going to be... Catharc will lose 2-0. But that will mean he'll be able to come back, right? Because it's a Caster Curse, right? Everything the caster says, the opposite will happen, right? That's how it works. Come on, Catharc. Let's bring this to game 4. You got this, man. Get that Joker. He'll never see it coming. But good upbeat, though, coming out from Mr. Ping. There's our Seth. Someone we all know and love. All right, there's the Master Sword. The last item you get in the Legend of Zelda series. Fun fact. Who would win, a wooden shield or Joker's gun? Probably a wooden shield, because that is really strong. Flecto really doing some work with those combos here and there. But speaking of combos, Mr. Ping has some of himself. But here's our Seth. Our Seth. I just completely butchered it, but you get the idea. Our Seth is on. Persona is here. He's ready to play. Nice. Anyways, Catharc, though, looking to close out the stock. Already at 89. This is actually not looking good at all. He loses Arsef. Now this is a lot harder for him. Tries to get the down B, won't be able to get it. Now Catharc, 103, last stock. Mr. Ping's looking for it. We've almost come full circle from a intense back and forth reset from last week. From a 3-0 week 1 to now potentially a 3-0 for Mr. Ping. Can he do it? Can he finally put this rivalry potentially to rest? Can he finally take over Colorado Springs with this young Link? Catharc still trying to get those final hits in. Get this stock. He has Arsef once again, but Mr. Ping not unfazed at all. He has 2 stocks in his arsenal. Using the arrows. The best of his abilities. Oh, he looks for it. That might be it. No! DI coming out from Catharc. Side B gonna be knocking up Mr. Ping very more. And there it is. He's gonna be looking for the stars, but Catharc does not offer us a Seth anymore. 158. Could be in a lot of trouble. Mr. Ping throws a bomb. Mr. Ping goes for fair, but can't get it. No! It's the up tilt. That's gonna be able to solidify things. We are in full circle as now Mr. Ping has finally taken down 3-0 from the winner's side.